One of the most dangerous things in life is not pain. It is getting used to pain. It is getting used to disrespect, getting used to confusion, getting used to betrayal, getting used to living below your worth until it starts to feel normal. And that is how many people lose themselves, not in one big disaster, but in small compromises repeated for too long. Listen carefully. A person can get so used to being ignored that they stop speaking, so used to being rejected that they stop trying, so used to being taken for granted that they start believing they are asking for too much, when all they ever wanted was basic respect. That is how damage becomes a routine. And once pain becomes routine, danger begins to look familiar. You stop calling it poison because you've learned how to survive it. You stop calling it wrong because you've lived with it for too long. But hear me well. What you tolerate repeatedly, you eventually start to identify with. If you tolerate lies long enough, you begin to doubt truth. If you tolerate chaos long enough, peace starts to feel strange. If you tolerate people who only remember your value when they need you, you may wake up one day and realize you have spent your best years feeding people who never truly cared whether you were empty. That is why wisdom is not only knowing what is wrong. Wisdom is having the courage to stop normalizing it. Some of you are not stuck because you are weak. You are stuck because you have adapted to what should have offended your soul a long time ago. You adjusted to the bare minimum. You adjusted to fake love. You adjusted to delayed dreams. You adjusted to carrying people who would never carry you. And now your spirit is tired because deep down it knows this is not the life you were meant to live. So here is the lesson. Do not become comfortable in places that are slowly destroying you. Do not call it patience when it is fear. Do not call it loyalty when it is self-betrayal. Do not call it love when it is draining the life out of you. Sometimes the first sign of wisdom is simple. You stop pretending that what hurts you is acceptable. Protect your mind, protect your peace, protect your future. Because the longer you stay in what is breaking you, the harder it becomes to remember who you were before the damage. Never get so used to darkness that you start calling it home.